1912. My grandfather, Franciszek Wójcicki, was a judge, member of parliament, and a leading figure in the Polish Peasant Party. My grandmother, Janina Wójcicka, I've had to learn how to say Wójcicki in Polish. Her last name was Hoskins after that, was a Slavic scholar and historian, and she obtained her PhD at Jagiellonian University. Now, after the communists rose to power in Poland, she immigrated to the US with my father, where my grandmother worked at the Library of Congress Slavic Department, advising key US officials about the region, and this was during the Cold War. My grandfather was unable to leave Poland, and he remained in Poland for the rest of his life. Now, after leaving Poland, my father settled in a city in California called Palo Alto. That's where I was born, and he is a professor of physics. So today, Palo Alto is the heart of Silicon Valley. But when I was a child growing up there, that wasn't true. Instead, it was filled with apricot orchards. No one could have predicted at that time that that region, that Palo Alto, would become the center of Silicon Valley and the influence that that region would have on the US tech economy, on the global tech economy, and on the world at large. Now, this summit is a testament to the effect that innovation and entrepreneurship can have in today's world. I have seen how small companies, how small groups of people can come together with big ideas and change the world. I saw this firsthand in my own garage back in the fall of 1998. I had some extra space in my house, and I wanted some rent to help cover the mortgage. These two 25-year-olds, one of them was named Sergey and the other one was named Larry. They wanted to rent that space as their new office. And they had a really odd name for their new company, Google. Now, back then, all I really cared about was making sure that they could pay the rent on time. But after spending some time with them, I saw how compelling their service was. I saw how it was working. I saw its potential to change how we find information every day, and I joined the company as Google's 16th employee. Now, unfortunately, they had already moved out of my house at that time, or it would have been a very convenient commute. So today, Google has produced so many leading digital products, like Search, Gmail, Chrome, Maps, Android, AdWords, and they're all helping the next generation of global entrepreneurs. We have 150 engineers based right here in Warsaw, working on Google's cloud platform, so that businesses all over the world can take advantage of Google's cutting-edge platforms, data analytics, and machine learning. And these tools illustrate how open global platforms can empower entrepreneurs so that wherever they are, they can drive economic growth. Now, a good example of this is Adrian Kaida, who joins us here today at the Congress. Adrian built an app called Fuelio, initially as a hobby to help him track the money he was spending on fuel and transportation. And after putting it on the Google Play Store, it became a worldwide hit with over 1 million downloads. And now, Fuelio helps drivers around the world not only track their costs, but also compare fuel prices at petrol stations. And then there's Marta Krupinski, who saw that it was cheaper to fly from Dublin to Krakow than it was to wire money to her family. Frustrated, she founded a new online remittance company called Azimo that significantly cut transaction costs compared to traditional wire services. And since the beginning, Marta has used AdWords to be able to fuel her company's growth. And today, the platform has 500,000 users who are sending money between 190 countries, saving them and their family millions of dollars. Now, examples like Marta and Adrian show that Google's platforms can make it easier for anyone to start a business and to grow it at scale. And this applies to the many creators who are also starting media businesses on YouTube. Now, YouTube had a similar evolution as Google, starting from an idea of a small group of people into a global platform. The first time I visited YouTube, it was just a tiny company in an office above a pizza place. But the people in that small office, they had a really big, bold tagline: broadcast yourself. They wanted to give everyone the ability to share their voice with the world. And today, YouTube gives over 1 billion users the chance to watch what they want, when they want, on any device that they want. YouTube gives anyone the chance to share their voice with that global audience. And because YouTube pays creators for the views that they generate on their channels, it also enables these creators to build the next generation of media companies. As a result, YouTube is home to an incredible variety of creative content, from how-to channels to teach you how to cook and fix things, to educational channels that discuss politics and science. Like in Poland, the educational channel Pole Mati and Historia Ben Cenzuri have 1 million subscribers between them, and each of them gets tens of millions of views on their channel. Pole Mati covers a variety of educational topics from biology to physics, and Historia Ben Cenzuri is devoted to Polish history, presented in a humorous way that makes learning really fun. And YouTube also allows entertainers to find new audiences. In Czechia, the creator Kobe uses satire to discuss serious topics like politics, technology, and social issues. And with 1 million subscribers, his smart takes have landed him on Czechs 30 under 30. And in Slovakia, Gogo Man has amassed 1.5 million subscribers with his gaming channel, which is over 1/5 of the population of Slovakia. And in Hungary, the channel Kerek Mese has delighted children with their cartoons. A husband and wife team, Monica Vlas and Laszlo Spring, started their cartoons from scratch and have found over 200,000 subscribers. But channels like these don't just draw fans locally, they have global audiences. In fact, 1/4 of YouTube's watch time comes from European channels. And that makes YouTube a really important tool in helping European culture and talent reach the rest of the world. So in 2015, we partnered with the Chopin Institute to bring the International Chopin competition to a global audience. And for a glorious moment, the term Chopin surpassed the term shopping in Google search. And if classical music isn't your thing, we also support local music labels in a number of genres, like Step Records and Prosto TV, which are racking up billions of views by offering fans great Polish hip-hop. The creativity of YouTubers combined with the platform's technology supports a universal human desire to learn and to make something new. Aspiring entrepreneurs and creators need tools like YouTube to help them thrive. And they need a supportive environment to fully realize their potential. And that's why I feel so privileged at this point to come and address this audience. We're witnessing a unique point in history, a point where technology and talent are coming together and providing people a tremendous opportunity. I've been inspired the way that this region, which was denied opportunity for so long, is rising up and charting a new path forward. with everyone here has a chance to accelerate that inspiring growth. Now, nowhere is that more true than in education. The governments of the V4 now provide the majority of educational services to its citizens. And it's crucially important not just to equip our children with the traditional knowledge and skills, but to prepare them for the rapid technological progress that our world is witnessing. Providing these technical skills and digital literacy will enable the next generation to take advantage of this new digital economy. And the truth is, no country, and I see this in the US too, is investing enough to prepare our children for that future. And the message I have for you is the same one that I give in Silicon Valley. We have an opportunity today to invest in the next generation so that they can lead us tomorrow. Creators and entrepreneurs need the freedom and the space to pursue their ideas. You don't need a massive investment to start the next great company. You just need an idea, the courage to pursue it, and a supportive environment to give it your best shot. Now, this region produces some of the best computer scientists and engineers in the world. We see this every day at Google and at YouTube. And it's confirmed by competitors, it's by competitions like Top Coder and HackerRank. We feel that talent should have to leave their home countries to make an impact. And that's why it's been so inspiring to see this region become a vibrant hub of successful technology companies, like ESET, Prezi, CESNAM, and CD Project. The brands created here are becoming household names. So to enable this region's startup ecosystem, we opened Campus Warsaw a year ago, connecting entrepreneurs, developers, and investors looking to create their next great company. And we also run a number of programs to grow digital skills across the region, from coaching small online businesses to teaching computer literacy to girls in Hungary. And since 2016, we have provided free digital training to 250,000 citizens in Europe, in Eastern Europe and Central Europe. This is the work that we believe is essential to everyone taking care of the digital economy. Now, what I want to stress here is that the next world-changing idea really can come from anywhere. And I mean anywhere. When Sergey Brin and Larry Page, the founders of Google, showed up to my house, they looked and acted like regular graduate students. They were thrilled to learn that I had a washer and dryer in my house that they could use because they were still living in the dorm. They didn't have any previous work experience, and their new company had no revenue. It was very easy to underestimate them. But they had strong technical skills, big ideas, and a ton of passion. And they put up a sign in this small garage that said Google Global Headquarters. And at first, everybody thought they were crazy, including me. But I learned that this is what entrepreneurship looks like. I learned not to underestimate passionate people, especially in the age of the internet, where anyone can reach a global audience. I learned not to underestimate entrepreneurs whose ideas may seem naive, strange, or even far-fetched. I learned that sometimes these new approaches, they're different enough to be successful. And sometimes naive people, they don't know what they can't do. And so they have bigger goals, audacious ideas, and that enables them to overcome challenges. And of course, many of those ideas fail. But in the digital economy, it's important to have a culture that accepts some failure and doesn't stigmatize it and uses it to build the next great company. Silicon Valley is full of people whose first, second, third ideas didn't work out, but they were able to build better companies as a result. Instagram started as an app that would share location, not photos. And Steve Jobs was famously fired before he returned years later to create the iPhone. So when you think about the future of this region, remember that the next Google, the next YouTube, could literally come from anyone. including the entrepreneurs in this region. And that's why we're committed to expanding our investment in this region, because we know that small, ambitious teams can accomplish big things. So let's support innovation, support entrepreneurs. Let's give them the tools, the space that they need to build the next global headquarters of the next generation of great companies. Thank you, everybody.